Stick it right here, maybe. Nope. Over here. I'm just kind of chilling in my truck, and I try to do this on my laptop, but I guess I didn't like it. I should have a better connection because I'm downtown, and the service downtown is a little bit better. So hopefully it isn't bad like last time. Because last time, I guess people said it was cutting in and out and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But this one, it should be good to go. So doing a Sunday, like I said, every Sunday, I think I'm going to do a live stream, just a Q&A to answer some questions and stuff that, because I can't obviously I read all the comments, but answering all of them is just like kind of impossible. I try to, but it's just one of those things. I'm trying to make videos daily, so it takes up most of my time, and then I go home at like 10 at night and I edit it, upload it at like 1 in the morning. So it's pretty much a whole day thing. So it's, I mean, a normal job would probably be nice, but this isn't bad. So let's see what some people are saying. Let's see what you guys are saying. A lot of people are saying, "What's up? What's up, guys? I'm glad you're tuning in." Finish the VR4. That is on the list. That's on the list. I definitely want to do that, and since the driver door is ready to go, I really want to paint that, but I still need to find a passenger door. But I've been so busy with the whole shop situation, I just haven't really been looking for one. And I've also been so busy with like the Hellcat parts situation that I haven't really had time to do anything 3000 DT wise. I just want to get the Hellcat finished and get it kind of out of the way, because I've been having so many issues with it, with parts arriving because of the shipments. So once that's done, I think the VR4 will finally get its day in the light, or light in the moment, or whatever you want to say, and get the doors done and the side skirts and get that thing all the way back together. Probably just going to order a carbon fiber hood, because my other hood got messed up. So now I have two hoods that got messed up. So I'll just get a carbon fiber one and go from there. Let's see. Why not get a E55 AMG? I don't know. I'm not really a Mercedes guy. My grandpa likes Mercedes, and I've never really had a taste for the body styling or the interiors. I mean, they have cool features and everything. The GTRs are pretty cool, but just the whole situation with just how they look, I just never have liked AMGs. Love your builds. Thanks a lot. Cheers. British Columbia, Canada. Hello, British Columbia. Cape Town, what's up? Trade me the FC for an RB20. Still 80. No, I like this the FC, and I want to do that exhaust on it. That's one thing that's kind of holding me up, is my TIG welder situation. When am I going to buy Alfa Romeo? I was looking at a before I got the Hellcat, I was looking at getting a Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio, but then I found out that they have issues with the throttle bodies doing weird stuff. If you like rip them too hard, it does like the BMW thing where the throttle bodies start to freak out and it loses connection. And so I just killed that idea after that whole research situation. I also researched. I was going to get a Q50 red, and I was going to get a Q50 hybrid, and I was going to make a Q50 red hybrid, and it would have, because the Q50 reds are like 400 horsepower, and the hybrids, the electric motor in them, I think is like 200 horse, so it'd be like 600 horse, and it'd have no lag. It would be really, really awesome. But then I've come to find out the new Infinities, there's no steering shaft that connects the steering wheel to the steering rack. So there's no manual anything. It's all electric. And that kind of got me, if I lose power in something, I want to still be able to steer it manually. But that's that's why that idea got killed too. And that's why I got the Hellcat. How's the ARC-7? It is, it's sitting there. Both of them are sitting there. The FC, I want to do the exhaust like I just said. I think it's gonna probably be like the best dual FC exhaust. I'm not. I guess I shouldn't say best, but it's gonna be top of the line FC exhaust because it is. I just like those tips. I ordered some mufflers and then I was just gonna run just straight pipes coming out of it, but then I like just a round like canister style muffler, and then I got those mufflers and I was just like, oh, this is exactly where it's at. It has an oval tip. It like fits perfectly in the bumper. It was probably the best decision I made on the car. So let's see. Next project in mind. The next project's probably going to be an old project. I want to finish the VR4 for sure, and I want to look into getting my coupe back together, my old blue coupe. So that may be coming back up. We'll see about that. Hello for Portugal. What's going on? Let's see. Hello from Romania. People all over the world tune in. Hell yeah. When are you gonna finish the 240? Which one, the Z or the coupe? Update on the VR4 FDFC. They're pretty much all in the same states that you saw them in last. The VR4 is just kind of chilling with no doors, no hood, no side skirts, and the bumper still needs to be painted. But other than that, it's still, you know, it still runs and drives. I drive every once in a while. The FC I drive every once in a while. The FD I need to contact the machine shop because I need to make some flanges so I can make a jig, and then I can weld the exhaust up. But I need to get my TIG fixed, obviously, before I can do that. So I was gonna have a guy that I know weld it, and then he never like contacted me back. So I'm just probably gonna weld it myself. It's scheduled 10. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. The thicker stuff is a lot easier to weld, even if you back purge it and have a good cup. So I don't think I'll have any issues. And when I have a jig done, I could reproduce them if anybody wants one of those. You gonna get another Volvo ever? Well, I have the two Volvos. I just haven't done anything with them because of the Hellcat project, but they should be. I might do something with the wagon. I'm disappointed in the hail that happened to it, but I may still 6-speed swap it and go from that. But hashtag YouTube dollars. I wish I got some YouTube dollars. That'd be tight. I am literally spending probably, I'd say, let's see, probably like 20 times what I make on YouTube. So it's definitely not it's not worth it, but it's you know, it's definitely not a source of income, I'll tell you that. Let's see. You need help. I'm sure I do. I don't know what kind of help, but future plans, to get the shop done and to actually be able to do stuff in it. That's the first plan. Let's get the shop done, get it on track, and be able to actually work on projects there would be nice. Hello from Arizona. Hello from what? Hello from Island. I think that's supposed to say Ireland. I don't know. I mean, the AMG thing, Nikita has one, and it's, you know, it's an AMG. They're expensive. They're not cheap. Shout me out, LXCX. What? Hello from the UK. Keep up the good work on the ARC-7. Hell yeah. How am I? I'm good. I'm just kind of chilling. These people just pulled over here in an RV over there. It's kind of weird just being in my truck talking to a phone, but I guess everybody does that. Let's see. Check into the SMS body kit for the Hellcat. I'm pretty sure that body kit is just a wide body kit, and mine already is wide body. Oh, I think these people are Russian. They're yelling at their kid, and they're both their kids in Russian. They're just like yelling at him. That's funny. They're driving like this van. Oh, it's an RV for rent van. Oh, that was funny. Oh, he's like beating his ass. Oh shit, that's funny. Oh hell yeah. Um, how can that be legal? What would be legal? Why haven't I built a drag car? I'm not really into drag racing. I mean, it's cool to do a couple times, but to do like a whole channel just off drag racing, that's why I kind of like want to diversify my channel, so it's kind of like everything I do instead of just like it kind of gets tiring just doing car stuff all the time, like just working on a car. I mean, your channel gets kind of boring. I feel like people tuning in, I think that I feel like you guys would get bored if all I did was just like chill in the shop and just work on a car. So that's why I kind of show you guys everything. And I mean, I think you guys like it. So the stream quality is much improved. Hell yeah. No, I'm not. I'm using the YouTube app, but I'm downtown, so it's the internet here is actually pretty decent. They have like fiber, so the Wi-Fi should be at least 10, 20 megabytes a second. So it's thanks. I'm glad it's here. It's good because last time is really bad. Florida, what's up? Why there's no wide body, or why there's no fog lights in the wide body? I'm pretty sure it's because there's a radiator, there's an oil cooler on one side, there's a radiator on the other side. So if there's fog lights, wouldn't be able to, the airflow to those coolers would be less. So I'm guessing there's no reason for fog lights. Would I ever buy a classic Toyota? I'd probably have like a 8.6 or like a Supra or something, but I don't really like the Coronas. Kind of look like 510s, and the old Supras, the engines in them, you just have to like swap them because they were just like super garbage and they're like really huge. So I guess all the stuff back then, kind of the engines were less than what they are now. They made like 90 horsepower or something, or like nothing. It's crazy that now we have stock cars like the Hellcat that have like not even the Hellcat, the Demon or the new Demon that's going to be like, I think it's like going to be like 900 horsepower with like electric assist and everything. So from like the 70s when we had cars that were like barely 100 horsepower to like, 2020, and we're having like just daily like production cars that you daily drive, they're like almost 1,000 horsepower. Is like crazy. Can fog lights be added? I doubt it. There's no, I think the fog lights sit in the bumper. Click thumbs to support. Hell yeah, thumbs up, guys. Germany here. Hello. Someone said I must be one of the most intelligent auto YouTubers. I don't know about. I mean, there's quite a few smart YouTubers. It just seems like uh, the trend on YouTube is like everybody just half-asses everything. But the thing about videos is everything's better in videos. So if you do anything, you could literally like those. I'm not gonna do examples, but everything looks better on YouTube. So I mean, there's a lot of people that know what they're doing. There's a lot more people that just, it's crazy that they have the following they do with like the work that they do. When did you get into Derby? I just did it because I was there. It was a cheap car to buy. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was $800, but it was, the fun and the experience was worth the $800. Turn the other Dodge into a drag car. I was thinking about doing something with it. I haven't seen a like a Challenger drift car. I haven't even really seen many Dodge drift cars, so I might throw like a TR6060 in it with the 6.4, or maybe like a Hellcat swap or something like that, and maybe make a drift car. I'm not too into drifting. I like drifting, but I just don't like the whole experience you get of drifting, because before it used to be kind of cool, and now it just seems like all you do is sit in line in like 100-degree weather and you're just like miserable. So um, I like drifting. I just don't like the experience that you get from it now. It's just kind of gone downhill in my eyes compared to what it used to be. Okay. What am I going to do with the FC after I sort it all out? I'll probably keep it for a while. I don't know if I'm going to end up actually repainting it, but I've seen so many clean FCs online, and it's just like, man, I wish mine looked like that. Or like the wheels, like at least wheels and coilovers would make it drastically, like a drastic difference in it. And I don't know, paint job on it, I'd have to do a lot of body work on it. I'd have to get like new doors on it, and because it looked like someone tried to break into the driver's side. And the body work, I mean, wouldn't be too bad, but it would just, man, a clean FC though. I'd want to do like coils and wheels and like some engine stuff and a different clutch, and like before I actually painted it, actually make it fast before I made it nice. Let's see. Sky One's been posting links to my Challenger build in Challenger forums. Hell yeah, brother. Let's see. Drag car with the other Mopar. Vermont. What up? Madrid, Spain. Man, this is tight. Hell yeah. The FC project, just answered that one. Australia. Hell yeah. Have I painted the floor in the shop yet? I washed it and etched it like an hour ago, so I should be able to, well, I'm gonna paint it tomorrow. I'm gonna paint the edge between the floor and the sidewalk yellow tonight, and then tomorrow I'll paint the floor. And then by the time I get the parts on Thursday, Friday I should be able to park the Hellcat in there and it'll be nice and clean. So that's the plan. Hopefully everything works out. Hi from Canada. What's up? 69 CUDA. I was looking at some older like Mopars to throw the scat pack swap in. I found an actual like older, I think it's like a 40s Dodge like truck, and it's the one that's kind of like round in the front, but it has like the jail bar grill. So I was gonna look at that tomorrow, maybe throw the scat pack, hold like drivetrain and everything, make all the drivetrain, use the 20-inch wheels, make it like nice and like, but leave like the body all like ratty kind of, and then have like the electronics, like the display and the dash and all that stuff, not the whole dash, but like the displays and everything, the gauge cluster in it with the backup camera in it and stuff, make it like kind of like a Restomod old Dodge truck. But I'm gonna go look at it. It looks pretty fixable, but it looks like it's been sitting for like since like for at least 40 years. I mean, it literally looks destroyed, but it's destroyed like in the patina way that it's kind of good. So I don't know, we're gonna check it out tomorrow, and we'll see what I think. It's pretty cheap too, so like a scat pack old Restomod Dodge truck would be kind of tight, I think. What are my hobbies outside of cars and YouTube? I mean, I've had like carnivorous plants for like since I was like in actually since I was in like middle school. And I just could just water them. I mean, they're just plants, but I kind of enjoy that. I really haven't done much with it since high school. I've pretty much just watered the plants, but that's pretty much the only other hobby I kind of have. The content has been great. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I'm trying. I mean, it's a lot of work. I'm trying to make it better and better. So it's hard to film and edit and do all that stuff every day. It's just a constant battle. But I think I'm each video I'm trying to do better and better. The shop is kind of slowing the process down because I can't really work on anything until the whole like shop is finished. I mean, I have the junkyard shop, but I want to get the shop done so it's usable and so it's nice and everything's in its spots so I can find stuff. But once it's done, I think the channel will actually pick up a lot more speed with the projects and everything because I'll actually have everything in one spot. I'll be able to actually build stuff and I mean, I haven't had my plasma cutter out. I haven't had any of my welders out or my tire machine or any of that stuff. So, I mean, it'll be really nice to actually be able to use all those tools that I've had sitting around for so long. The TIG, I need to fix it, but I think it should be a pretty simple fix. I'll have to diagnose that probably in a couple days, but we'll see. Epoxy the outside of the floor. Looks great. Thanks. What's the plans after the Hellcat? After the Hellcat's finished, I think I'm going to, I said this in the last stream, but you guys may have not heard it because the whole connection issue, but I want to, once I finish the Hellcat, I want to take it on like around the US kind of cruise. And I wanted to like stop in like some major cities. I want to pretty much take it out to like California, then like go to California and Sacramento, go down to LA, come back like around the lower US down through Texas and go to Florida and then come up back through Connecticut because I know some old friends in Connecticut, and then kind of go back through Minnesota and then come back from Minnesota down into Colorado. And I think that'd be kind of a cool trip. And then I could meet up with some subscribers on the way and maybe give some subscribers some rides in the Hellcat. And I think it'd be a good time. So, I mean, I probably could finish the whole like trip in like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see. I mean, I have family all over the US, so especially on the coasts. So I don't think I'll have a problem finding places to sleep and stay. And if I do have a problem, I'll just like rent a hotel. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I do want to put the Hellcat to some good use, so I think that'll be a fun little trip to do once it is finished. Hi from PA. What's going on? This is Chris. Like your channel, learn a lot. Hell yeah, glad to hear it. Sacktown in the house. What up? Did I get the shop floor done? Nope. It should be done tomorrow, and then I could do the little sidewalk thing, but I moved all the tools and all the stuff off of it, threw all the scrap is all in the back of my truck right now. So tomorrow I'm gonna head to the scrap yard, then I'll head to the paint store, get some more epoxy, and I think by the end of the day I should have the floor completely done and ready for everything to be put in, its own individual spot. What up from Long Island, New York? What's going on? Definitely build a drift car. Yeah, I think that'd be cool, like a Challenger drift car. I think that'd be really, really tight. Keep the RX-7. Yeah, I really, the FC, I fit in the FC a lot better than I fit in the FD. I need to put some aftermarket seats in the FD, but I probably do the same thing with the FC. But yeah, I mean they're just like fun cars. They're just so like their whole rotaries are a whole different experience when you do them. Am I gonna finish the VR4 up? Yes, I will. Am I going to sell the Hellcat or keep it for my personal collection? I'll probably keep it for a little bit, but I think we'll see how everything goes, but I may end up doing a giveaway with the Hellcat. Just I don't know. I think people will be pretty pumped for a Hellcat giveaway. I've seen a couple of them, and I don't really know if the I don't really know if they did well, but it seemed like they got some traction. So if enough people are interested, I might actually give the Hellcat away, and then I won't have like that car sitting around after I'm done with it. But I mean, we'll see what happens. It's all up in the air always. Greetings from Germany. Hell yeah. Monkey Boy 69er, what up, man? Greetings from Ireland. What's going on? Do you have any new merchandise up for grabs yet? I pretty much just have the pop sockets that's on my website. It's in the I don't think it's in the description of this live stream, but it's in the description of all my videos. So if you're interested in some merchandise, I have some, a website that's in the link of the description of my videos, and it actually has like sockets for like the Hellcat, the FC, the FT, the VR4, whatever like that I do. I kind of try to make something that you guys may be interested in, may not, but I still make it. So they are on my website. If you want to go check them out, they're there. So I really don't promote it too much, but if you guys are interested, it's always there. Hi from Michigan. What's up? Hi from South Bend, Indiana. And SR20 S12. I had an S12 a long time ago. I do like how they look. They just have the same suspension setup as a Corolla, and they're really hard to find parts for. And if I ever had an S12 again, it would have an FJ20 in it, because those engines are just like they are more legend than RBs. They're more legend than like 2Js or 1Js. Like the FJ20 or the FJ24 is just like, it is like a premium engine that just never like made it anywhere in the States, like, or even overseas. It kind of like got killed, and I'm not exactly sure what happened to it, but it was like the design of it. If they would have just kept improving that engine, it would have been better than the RB26. It would have been better than the 2J. So have a good day. See you guys, or see that Raul Del Rio. I'm bad with pronouncing names, if you guys ever wondered. Hi from South Wales, UK. What's going on? Eight-speed in a Magnum RT and twin. The whole thing that was on the internet with the Hellcat wagon. I was gonna make one of those, but I need like a Magnum, and I need a Hellcat Challenge or a Hellcat Charger, and it was getting really expensive on the parts list. So right now I'm gonna hold off on it. Would I change your oil? You're probably not close enough for that. You have a new project? Not yet. I don't. What do I do with other than YouTube to pay for the channel? I pretty much just do YouTube, and I spend a lot of money that I shouldn't be spending. So I don't know. That's all I do is YouTube. So hopefully it picks up and gets a little bit better, because the more it picks up, the better the projects will actually get. How was golf last night? I'm not that great of a golfer. When I was a kid, I did some golf, and then I haven't really golfed at all since. And I'm really good at like smashing the ball. I mean, I could drive a ball all the way back to at Top Golf. They hit the back like net all the time. Like every ball, I'll just smash it. But actually like directing that ball now is like it's just going. I was kind of figuring out how to direct them again, but I mean, I'm not a pro, and I'm not that, like, if I was gonna play a game of golf, I'd probably lose. So I'm just good at smashing the wall. Let's see. I'm gonna finish the 3000 GT. Um, it's gonna be pretty cool, and it's gonna get done pretty soon. Go to Cletus's in Florida. I don't think I'm invited. I'm not big enough YouTuber to actually get invited to people's places. So I'm just kind of out here on the edge of the flat Earth, and I just do my own thing. Let's see if I get any flat Earth comments. I don't believe there's flat Earth, so if you guys are wondering, it's just the funnies. So. I know how you feel looking for a place to stay in Colorado Springs. If you're looking for a place to stay in Colorado Springs, I don't know if you're gonna just like live there, but I'd just do like Airbnb. It's like the best thing. What's happening with the FD? Just need to weld up the turbo manifold and an exhaust, and it should be back on the road. How close do I live to the Boosted Boys? They're like, I don't know. They're up in Denver. I think it's like a 4-hour drive. I mean, yeah, it's pretty far. It's not that far, but there's like a lot of traffic. Not the only one from Ireland. Hell yeah. I'll take the Hellcat. You can give it to me. Ohio. Hell yeah. Please remove the purple tint from the RX-7. I don't think it's which RX-7, the FD or the FC. Like that tint is definitely not purple. It's just like destroyed. Let's see. Hello from Albany, Oregon. What is up? Sup from Long Island. Hello. What's the ultimate long-term plans for the FC? It's probably to make it nice again. I think it's time for like a nice FC. The FD is I think I want to paint the FD and the FC the same color, so they're like twins. I don't. Somebody said get like an FA and an FB. They're just too small. But I think like having like a matching FC and an FD, or maybe like an FC and FD and an RX-8. I was kind of looking at some like cheap RX-8s, and that'd be kind of cool to have like them all the same color. But the paints I always buy are like super expensive, so to paint 3 cars would be like $6,000 in paint. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But I do want to repaint the FC and the FD eventually, and if I do, I'll probably do them one after another. Iraq, what is going on? Do I still plan on drifting? I do like drifting. I just don't like drifting events. They're just down. They've gone downhill. They're always just, you just sit in like 100-degree weather. They're always on like the worst days, and I enjoy like going to the event. It's just like the whole like, I mean, there's just so many people that go now. You just end up sitting in line. It's almost drifting is almost turning into like the whole time attack thing, where you go like to a time attack event and you get like 2 runs the whole day because there's like 700 people there waiting in line. So I mean, I'd rather just kind of chill and do some stuff here and there. Do I find it hard to do YouTube? I don't have a full-time job, but I may be getting a full-time job, but I don't think I'd still do YouTube. I don't think it'd be hard. I wouldn't do dailies anymore. I'd probably do bi-dailies, so every other day except for the weekend. And I think I could probably, on the weekend when I'm not working, I could bust out 3 videos for the upcoming week, and I don't think it'd be too difficult. So I definitely don't think it is impossible to do it. It would just be a lot of work, and I would still be doing automotive stuff if I had a job. And I have, I've been looking for a job for like a week and a half now, so I don't know. I don't think it will be too hard, but I guess I'll find out if I do end up getting another job. Complete the VR4 by Christmas. I think that's a reasonable thing. The FD on the tint on the FD looks purple in video. I don't. It's pretty black. The FD tint is almost like it's dark. I don't think it's purple at all. $6.3, have room in your FP. Would I daily a rotary? I think the FC would literally get me where I need to go all the time. Once I get the exhaust in, I'll probably drive it a lot more because it won't be like obnoxiously loud. And I think I will drive it a lot more. And once the FD is running again and driving, once the new turbo and manifold and exhaust is on it, I'll probably drive that thing a lot more as well. I don't think I'm going to go too hard into it again where it's down for so long. But I always say that, and then I end up not liking the parts that I could buy. So I end up designing a part, and then it takes like this long to get it back on the road because the whole process of having stuff custom made and then welding it together to make a custom part just ends up being crazy time. So I think once the FD is back together, I'll just leave it in a state so I could actually drive it. And I don't think I'll actually have to do anything else to it that's going to make it go down for a long time other than if the engine blows, but I'll have to re-dyno it. I want to make at least 500 horsepower, and it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see what happens. Did I sell the Ram? I did sell the Ram. I lost like $5,000 on it, but I didn't drive it because I didn't like the whole manual tranny. I mean, they're good for towing, but in town they're just you can't beat the new Ford 6.7s. They're just like the trannies are good, the engine's good, they have a lot of power. Someone said, "Wait, you have a full-time job?" No, I don't have a full-time job right now. I'm looking for a full-time job, so we'll see what happens. Hello from Norway. What is up, Norway? Ooh, new rear taillights on the FC. Yeah, they'll probably be JDM ones. Power pedals and power seat. I don't think you can add a moonroof. You'd have to like cut the roof out. Why am I looking for a job? I don't know. I think like a career again would be kind of nice. Change of pace. Also, you get when you have a career, you have like a salary. You get like you go to work for a certain period of time. You get you get benefits. I mean, you get health insurance and stuff like that, which I don't have. And it's since I haven't been working at Cummins, it's kind of always in the back of your mind because going to drift events and doing the demo drags and all that stuff, there's that chance where like if like anything can happen, but if you break an arm or a leg, I mean that stuff's coming like right out of your pocket. And like I said in the last stream, like if I got bit by a rattlesnake, which we have a bunch of them out here, it's like $30,000 for the anti-venom. So I mean the bill's like gonna be more than that. So it's always in the back of your head, I guess. As you get older, I guess you kind of realize it, but we'll see what happens. I like kind of, I don't know, I kind of like being able to design stuff that or do stuff that I wouldn't necessarily do otherwise if you didn't have a career. So we'll see what happens. What's my next build? I'm not sure. New Zealand, what is going on? Midwest Streetcars is hiring. Are they hiring an engineer? I doubt it. But thanks. Thanks for the lookout. Did I get my 2JZ back? No, I need to get pistons for it because it needs a bore and new pistons. So most people you see in one of my streams. Hell yeah, I appreciate you guys all tuning in and watching the stream. It helps out. FC 3S rear lights. Yes, please. Like my show from Jonan in South Africa. What's up, South Africa? Hell yeah. Supercar truck. How can you get a oil cooler delete for the 2J that I designed? They're on my website. It's in. It's not in this description, but it's in one of the Hellcat video or any of the other video descriptions. It's just nennoperformance.com. They're right on there. Open my own shop. I really don't like working on other people's cars. It just kind of is one of those things where sometimes you like try to do something more than they're paying you to do, and then they're not happy anyway. So it's like, why even do it? Let's see. They're hiring engineering at D Gas Monkey TA. I'm not sure what that is. Working for a motorsports team. I don't know. I don't think. I think they're like. I think when you work for a race team, it's more stress than it's worth. I mean, you have to do all kinds of crazy stuff. So I don't know if I want to do that. But V70R, it's gonna come up. I kind of was sad about the hail, but the I think I'm gonna 6-speed swap. It'll be kind of a good in-between project. We'll see what happens. Talk to Richard Rawlings. I doubt that dude would talk to me, and I don't know. He kind of seems like a kind of like a dick. That's why that one dude that used to be like his head dude, that Aaron guy, I feel like he was a dick to him, and that's why he left. But you know, you can never tell on TV shows what's really going on. They're kind of fluffed up, so who knows? But I really don't know if I'd ever work for a guy like that. How do I feel about Buick Grand Nationals? I think they're a really cool car. I'd have one if I could find a barn find one. I'd definitely get one. They're like a sweet, like old turbo car that everybody. I mean, they're kind of were like the JDM. Like I feel like they're kind of like the 300ZX of the GM world. Camaro Mac, he donated $4.99. Hell yeah, man! He's a small channel. Check it out, and he loves what I do. How often do YouTubers try to collaborate with me? Pretty much never. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. If you're not super big, people don't want to really do anything for you. So get used to it until you get like past like 100,000 subscribers. You're not really anybody to anybody. Should build the cars for the auction. I'll probably build some stuff to resell. What happened to the Hellcat harness? It'll be in a video. It was disappointing. I should have the new harness on Thursday, so I'll do the explanation in the video. Be it'll be good. But yeah, it's like the whole body harness. It was just sucks. Gas Monkey Garage. What British car would I like to own? I don't know. What British cars are there? There's the Jaguar. Isn't that British? I'm not exactly sure. There's the MG. The AC Cobra, wasn't that like a British car? British. It was like designed. I'm not sure. Call Richard. The potential in the new Supra. I mean, it does. It's gonna be good to see where Adam put, because Adam's gonna push it until it breaks. So it's gonna be good to see how much power the thing will make until it blows up, like, and how it blows up, because there's a point. It's a stock car, and it's going to be interesting to see if the engine breaks first or the tranny breaks first, or what is going to actually break, because I mean, he's making some power on that thing, and it's only going to last so long. So and how long is it going to last, and what kind of numbers is it going to break at? So that'll be interesting to see. That's what I want to see. What's my dream build? It's the 240Z. I keep saying it, and I haven't done anything with it. So I probably should build my dream build and get the 240Z done. But I don't know why I procrastinate it. Maybe it was because I didn't have any time before, but now I have some time. Well, we'll see. If I get it, I guess if I get a job, I'll still have time. But yeah, now I have some time. We'll be good to go. We almost have the shop set up, so I'll be pulling it out of the container, and it'll be in the videos, so they'll give me some motivation to actually do something to it. Oh man, somebody asked about the 240Z too, right after that. A bunch of YouTubers building exotic cars. I think YouTubers just build what is trending. So if one gets like a lot of views, then the other ones will just follow, because they know people will watch that video because other ones are doing it. So that's kind of how YouTube works. So like you could be like a trendsetter and do something, and then other people follow you, kind of. So it's kind of hard to figure out what's gonna set a trend, but that's how YouTube works. Will it take a bunch of work to get my welder going again? I'm not exactly sure. I haven't hooked a multimeter or anything up to it to see what is going on in it. I'm guessing just something isn't getting any connection, and when I figure that out, it may be the foot pedal. I may just have to jump the leads to see if it'll strike an arc. Once I figure out why it's not striking an arc, I think I'll have my issue solved. I might also unwrap the welder, or not the TIG torch, and see if anything got cut on that. Maybe the lead to that got cut. I don't know exactly, so I'll figure that out and go from there. Aston Martin, Jaguar. I'd probably have maybe an Aston Martin, one of those. I thought AC Cobra was designed by Carroll Shelby in the US, but it was like a British car, wasn't it? I thought the car, like the chassis, was British. I'm pretty sure it was like a British chassis, and they put like all the engine and shit in it. Let's see. Dave, start the next trend, build the RV. the RV, the RV videos on YouTube just do crazy. I mean, they literally do better than like automotive YouTube videos. They get like all those like hipster people that want to build an RV but don't know how to do it, but they want to watch how to build it, and then you get all the the RV people that want to like do the same stuff. So it's just like they get like 10 million views on some of those videos. So what's my plans for the Z? Same stuff, RB26, an RB. So I designed a block, but I want to get it running and driving first. So RB26, but I have designed a billet aluminum RB34. It could be like a 36 if I push it out far enough. But yeah, it's just I want to do 26 CD09 tranny or some kind of tranny to fit in there, like a 6-speed manual, and just get it like running and driving, get it really nice and clean, fix fix the paint. It needs to be painted. I want to do the flares on it. It's most likely going to be blue. I know that that's been played out over and over, but I want a blue Z. That's what I've always wanted, and just kind of go from there. So oh, body and suspension was built in Britain. I knew it. I knew it. I wasn't it like I don't know. I don't know all the history of cars, but I do know some things. My grandpa had an AC Cobra when they first came out, and they weren't worth anything. They weren't even like you couldn't even like barely give them away, and he traded it for like a Mercedes. And mistake on him. Well, actually, he traded for. So he had an AC Cobra that he traded for a Gullwing Mercedes because those weren't worth anything back then. And then he traded it for another Mercedes, which was actually worth a bunch back then. And then now that Mercedes isn't worth shit. And those other two cars, they're like the Gullwings are like I think 2 million. And I think the AC Cobras are like 2 million. So I mean, bad decisions, I guess. But I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. It's almost been an hour, and me and my grandma are going to dinner together. She eats pretty early for dinner, so we're going to dinner at 4 o'clock. Once I get done at dinner, I'm gonna go over to the shop, paint the curb thing yellow, and then I'll get some stuff put away. But glad that you all tuned in. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos and everybody that tunes in my live streams. And hopefully you guys keep watching the videos and appreciate the work that I do and the videos that I make. And thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Bye.